Hello and good evening. This is going to be my tutorial on how to clean a ruffed grouse or spruce grouse. I'm going to do a ruffed grouse right now. I've got a beautiful red phase ruffed grouse that we just got, maybe an hour ago, coming into camp. Note, this video is for ruffed grouse that are headshot, essentially. We only take headshots on birds because there's just way too much damage with a body shot. We're using 22 caliber long rifles. Usually use subsonics. The Remington CBs are great. They're kind of hard to come by right now, so I've switched to the CCI. I believe they're a subsonic, just over 1,000 feet per second. They seem to be doing the job. So anyway, headshot birds, shotguns, way too much damage. Body shots with the 22, too much damage. First thing we're going to do is skin the bird, and so I'll cut here and I'll get back to that as soon as that's done. See you in a bit. Okay, we're back at it. I didn't have time to film it last night because I was losing daylight, so I decided to go for a walk with the old trusty dusty single shot cooey. Got this bird last night. Beautiful one. It's got a little red in it, but more gray. I've skinned the other one out, which you can see in the corner here, but I'm going to do something I usually never do. I'm going to use it for soup, so I'm just going to gut it and pack it the way it is, because usually you don't get birds with this kind of fat layer on them. So we're going to go ahead and use that for some soup, and that's about it. So I'll work on getting this bird skinned out, and we'll get back to you. Figured I'd record a little bit of the skinning just so you guys see what's going on. Grab the bird, start with the breast. I usually just stick my thumb in and tear. And let me get the bucket over here. I'll put that out of the frame and break the skin and tear. So it's pretty straightforward. Just work your way around. This guy's crop was full. Look at that. The reason I say 22s again is because we're in the north here. You can usually get within 10-15 feet of these birds, and so the shots are close. They're not running from you for the most part. By all means, if I'm in the south somewhere and the birds are skittish, I'll take the 12 gauge out, fill it with number 8 or 9 shot, and wing shoot them. But up here, there's no need. Again, the meat on these things is delicious, so why not? And the head just came right off of that one. And again, just pull. And pull. And pull. Wings are a little trickier. Just find some loose skin, pull the tops off. Oh, a little bit of meat there. I usually skin them out to the knuckle. Pull that knuckle feather off. The flight feathers here are easy. Just grab and twist. Twist, twist, twist. That's as far as you go with that. Bring the legs down to the knuckle. tail feather until you can see the joint there, both sides. That's good. Other wing. Take the knuckle off. And then again, twist. Okay, to continue, now we'll take the crop off. Oh, this one's got a pretty good fat layer too. So just sever that, pull along the neck, the wings, again, just at the knuckle, knife at the knuckle, bend, and don't need to cut. Knife will usually just slide up too. Wing, bend at the knuckle. Leg, same thing. Backwards at the knuckle. Leg, backwards at the knuckle. Tail, where the tail joins, just slit, slit, twist, and she's done. Now you can see what I mean about the meat being clean. Headshot, neck's beautiful, meat's solid, and just a good tasting bird. Here we go. Okay, first things first. She's a little dirty. I'm doing it on a stump here. Anyway, we're going to crack the legs. Back. Back. Then we're going to slide the knife up into the ball, cut up along here, and then cut up along there. We're going to fillet this hunk of meat right off the back there. And then we're going to come in, a little down, and then follow the meat down towards the tail. Boom. There, my friends, is a massive hunk of meat that most people leave behind. You can step on their wings and breast them, but that is a good solid chunk. Put that to the side. Let's do that again. Ball. Stick it up. We'll go backwards this time. We're following the meat along the back towards the tail. Then we're coming back the other way, filleting that chunk right off the back. Again. I don't understand why people don't do this. Okay, next we're coming into the breast. We're just going to fillet it out. A little bit of an angle along the keel, right down. We're going to come up to the wishbone and straight down. Same thing on that side. A sharp knife is key here. And straight down towards the wing bone. Open it up. We're just going to fillet it. Pull as we go. Try not to open that gut cavity. So we're going to take this. We got that separated. We're going to take this down until we see lung. Can you see the pink right there? So we've got lung. Now, what we're going to do is slide the knife in between the meat and the lung, and we're going to come out right at the backbone. So here we go. Just straight through at the backbone. Now, we're going to fillet across to there. Now, we're going to lift that meat up with the left hand, And we're going to take that and just fillet along the backbone to the wing. Then we're going to cut into the knuckle, if we can find it. There we go, straight down there. Lift that meat up that's on this, there's a bone right here. So you lift that meat up with the left hand and you fillet right along the bone. And look at that. You've got a breast with a wing, and this, I know it's only a little morsel, it's a bite, but that's a hunk of meat that you would normally miss on the back. So we'll put that aside, we'll do that again. Fillet that down. Oh, I missed my cut there. Where's that bone? There it is. Okay, fillet, fillet. And again, till we see lung, we've got lung right there, the pink. Slide the knife up in along the backbone, right there, and then fillet across. Now, again, this bone here is what we're lifting with the other hand. Lift, fillet across to the front, find that knuckle, and then fillet across that bone. There you go. That's a solid chunk. Breast, wing, and an extra little bite for you to enjoy. Put that aside. Let's wipe that off. Get a little bit of spillage there. So next is this hunk right here, the wishbone. We left that in there. So now we're going to insert our knife, come straight up. We're going to lift with the thumb. There's a little bit of a ridge right there. So you want to lift and then come straight down. And then I usually do both sides separate. I used to go straight across. Now you pull that forward and separate the knuckles. And there is another, so that's your wishbone right there. That is another tasty morsel. Put that aside. Now, I'm not done yet. Now time for the neck. So what I do with the neck, insert my knife just at the base, I bend, and then pull. And I could sit there and chew on that and suck on it for 10 minutes probably. Tasty, tasty. Now, we're not done yet. We're going to open up the cavity. Stick your thumb in and pull. And we're going to remove the heart, which is right there. Heart. Liver, which I don't eat, but Dad loves it, so we'll take it out. Usually you can just fit your thumbs under it and separate it. It's very delicate. Don't need a knife for this. Liver and stomach right there. Oh, we'll pull that loose. And it's got a layer of membrane on it. I like to clean it off a little bit. So all we're going to do with the stomach is I usually go, I think, with the fat side, but you're just going to cut straight down into there just till you hit the actual stomach. So we're cutting into the muscle. Open it up, see that white layer there? You just want to lay a little nick, just the tip of your knife. You don't want to cut into the stomach. Just make a groove, and then you're going to separate. Pull that. There you go. Pull, 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 right around. There's your stomach. We didn't have to open it. We didn't dull our knives on any rocks that are in there. And we didn't get dirty. And it's not stinky. And then with this, with the connecting, just the extra tissue here, which you don't want, just stick your nail in, pull. There's one side, and then the other side. Beside the muscle, stick your nail in, and pull. It'll come on its own. Perfect. So there you go. Put the knife down. Again, we've got beautiful hunk of meat with the stomach, liver, we've got the heart, neck, we've got the Y bone, which is a tasty piece of meat, breast, and 2 monster legs. And that is what I do with all my birds. Absolutely every one of them. Except for that one, because I'm going to take it home for some soup. Anyway, I hope that helps everybody. And yeah, good luck and good hunting.